Hey guys, it's Jordan with Resto Rods again. So I had these people, ask me, dude, why do you need that many ratchets? What? You are a freaking fanatic. You've got a problem. You're addicted to freaking ratchets. Dude, you've got $3,000 worth of ratchets. What in the fuck are you doing? And, I kind of wanted to explain that, why I've got so many ratchets, which ratchets are my favorite, and what they're used for. So let's start down here at the end with my 1/2-inch drive SHLL80A, my half drive non-flex head ratchet. So I use this ratchet for breaking the big stuff loose. I don't have a breaker bar. I'm not a big fan of a breaker bar, so anything I need to get loose, this guy will do it. From head to toe, this ratchet is 25 inches long, and that is more than enough. Now, when I need a half drive ratchet that's not as long, we move on down here to my SHL 80A soft grip non-flex head ratchet. This ratchet is my go-to half drive most of the time. There's not much else to say about it. The next ratchet is a 3/8 drive swivel head, and the part number on it is FHN F100. So this ratchet is a twin beam style swivel ratchet, and it obviously verses as a nut driver. This is a very, very, very useful ratchet. It's so universal. It's great ratchet. The next ratchet is my long 3/8 drive flex head. It's like 13.5 from head to toe. It's not the longest flex head that Snap-on offers. It is the FHL F80A, and it is a fantastic ratchet when I need something long in a 3/8. That's a flex head. Next one is a straight ratchet, FHL80. It's not the longest straight ratchet Snap-on offers, but it's also a very great ratchet. This is the first 3/8 drive Snap-on ratchet I ever owned. FLF80. This is the workhorse of my 3/8. Non-comfort grip. It came in a 2-pack with a 1/4 drive. It's probably my favorite ratchet, 3/8 drive ratchet. Next is the Comfort Grip FH80, another one of my workhorses, probably the second most used 3/8 that I have that's full size. Short length FHF80A flex head, another fantastic ratchet, getting into short places where I need a 3/8 size in a swivel head. This is a warranty, the standard F80, from the equivalent ratchet of the 80s. That was a warranty. It actually came out of my grandpa's toolbox when I inherited it, the original one, and it was just beyond repair. Next one is a 1/4-inch body, 3/8 anvil, flex head. This ratchet will save your ass in a tight spot where you need a big 3/8 size, like 1 inch or whatever. Another workhorse, 3/8 anvil. This thing is great for doing taps, so I use tap sockets, and this thing is great for putting taps in those tap sockets. Fantastic. This one as well for the tap sockets. This works out really well. You can see it's a little scratched up. I use it quite a bit. The part number on this one was FCF72. This one is a FC72 This one is a T72. Going on to the quarter stuff, standard length, THL 72. Great ratchet just for everyday use. This was the other ratchet in the first set of snap-on ratchets I had, along with this 3/8. It came as a kit. This is my workhorse TF72 of the quarter drives. This next one is a swivel head quarter. This thing is fantastic. It works as a nut driver just like 3/8. I've used it quite a bit and I love it. It is a THNF72. Great ratchet. Next we get into a mid-length swivel, TFL F72. Haven't used it much, but there will be a day when you need a long ratchet. You can see I've worn on this comfort grip a little bit. THLL 72, when you need a long ratchet, you need some braking power, but you got to have it in a small size into a tight spot. This is the ratchet to go to. Next one is another long flex head, THLL F72. Long flex head for getting into those tight spots where you need a flex head. I keep all my flex heads pretty tight, and I'll explain later why. Okay, these are not snap-on ratchets. This is a Blue Point bit driver. This is a VIM. This bit driver part number is BTWS. Next one is a VIM 1/4 inch and bit driver 1/4 inch. It is HBR8. A little bit longer, but not as long as this Cornwell EC4S12L. I don't use it much, but when I do need it in a fine area, low profile, it works out great. I think this is made by Vim, but don't quote me there. So, why do I need all these ratchets? Well, I appreciate the quality of snap-on ratchets. Having the right ratchet in the right place saves you time. Time is money. It's as easy as that. No other company offers this range of ratchets, period, hands down. And I don't even have all of them. You know, this is probably half of what they offer, if not. And there are some that I still want to get. I want to get the 1/4 inch body with a 3/8 ample swivel. Okay. I want to get a flex head half drive. Since I've got this one and this one, I want to get a half drive and a non-comfort grip. I want to get a half drive, non-comfort grip flex head to match this one, so I have a full set of 3 in each of those. Obviously this ratchet and this ratchet go together. This ratchet and this ratchet go together. This one and this one go together. Okay, and then you come over here, you got this ratchet and this ratchet go together, and then this ratchet and this ratchet go together. Obviously these two go together, and depending on how you look at it, this one can go with this one, or this one can go with this one, or this one with this one. So they're all kind of a set, if you will, except my half drive stuff. So I'm slacking in my half drive stuff. The only other ratchets I might want is locking flex heads, just to have them. I'll explain why I don't have any. So when I bought this set of ratchets, this one and the 1/4, it taught me how to use a flex head. And once you learn wrist control with a flex head and placement, I've never been in a situation where I've pulled the fastener and rounded it after I learned how to use a flex head properly, and it still be used as a straight. You know, I just really haven't ever needed a locking flex head. Now I understand a locking flex head also versus as a regular, but you know, if I need this in a straight position, it's not gonna do this, you know, if I'm pulling straight on it like I should be with wrist control. And you know, like I said, I've just never after I learned wrist control with these things, I've never had a problem that I know a lot of other people do. And I get it, some people just don't have that wrist control and you know, so on, but I do. It may sound weird, whatever, bash me for it, but it's the truth. I've never been in a situation where it's like, damn, wish I had a locking flex head, just because I haven't. But I'd like to have them, just to have them as a set. Those would probably be the last three that I'd ever buy because I just don't have a use for them. I've bought these because I had a use for them, and that's that. Otherwise, I might invest in a 1/2-inch breaker bar. I also need a 1/2-inch torque wrench. I've got a 1/4 and a 3/8. Those are the two main ones that I use, but I do need a half. You know, I have to borrow one when I need torque lug nuts without torque sticks. So that's that. Otherwise, that's why I have so many snap-on ratchets. You know, they're just a great product. There are other ratchets. I have a set of Mac flex head 1/4 and 3/8. They have more teeth, I believe, but there is just, I mean, they just don't feel as smooth as a snap-on. Even though a snap-on has less teeth, it's just not as smooth as a snap-on. Now, don't get me wrong, I love those two ratchets, and they're my workhorses in my tool cart. But you know, I just really enjoy using quality tools, and these are the highest quality ratchet there is. It wears me out, man. You get on Proto, and their ratchets are just horrible. I mean, teeth count is bad, you know, and they're asking big money for those things, and they're just not. I mean, it's just no one else makes a good ratchet like Snap-on. You know, you can get these lower brand ones that you could definitely get by with if you're a new tech, but if you need a ratchet for every job to get the job done faster, to get the job done right and proper, Snap-on is the only company that produces the quality and line of ratchets for the master tech, period, hands down, no questions asked. So if you have any questions about these ratchets, uses, etc., let me know. And if you want to see these ratchets being used in specific uses for these type of ratchets, let me know. So anyway, guys, Resto Rods, I'm out.